Your wedding day is a once-in-a-lifetime event filled with joy, love, and celebration. However, while it's a day you'll cherish, it's also a significant financial investment. That's why purchasing a wedding insurance policy is worth considering. Hi, I'm Conor Redmond, Chief Actuary and Co-founder of BriteCo. Today we are discussing when to get wedding insurance. Understanding wedding insurance costs can help you budget effectively and ensure you're adequately protected for your big day. There are two main types of wedding insurance. The first, wedding cancellation insurance. Imagine you meticulously planned your dream wedding, from selecting the perfect venue to curating the guest list. But an unforeseen circumstance arises. Extreme weather conditions, family emergency, or even a military deployment, and it forces you to cancel or postpone your big day. Cancellation insurance reimburses the cost if a wedding is canceled or postponed due to these unforeseen circumstances. It typically ranges from $250 to $450 and offers limits from $5,000 to, well, $2 million. In addition, even if your wedding isn't canceled or postponed, some wedding cancellation insurance policies offer sub-limits that come to the rescue in other circumstances. For example, if there's damage to your wedding dress, you lose your rings, you have vendor issues, you can still seek reimbursement under that policy. Liability insurance. Special event liability insurance covers accidents, injuries, and property damage you are liable for as a host. Most venues require this insurance and may even demand to be listed on the policy as an additional insured. It's required by the venue and ranges from about $120 to $300. Both types of insurance can vary in cost based on factors like coverage limits, add-ons, and the specific venue requirements. Your special event insurance needs and your overall wedding insurance costs will vary depending on several factors. First, your wedding budget. Your overall budget plays a significant role in deciding if and when to purchase wedding insurance. If you spend a large amount on your wedding, you may be more inclined to protect that investment. Wedding venue. Insurance for wedding venues may be required by the venue to cover at least liability. Venues with a wedding liability insurance requirement want to ensure that they're not held liable for accidents or damages during your event. One of the primary reasons to purchase wedding event cancellation insurance, for example, is to cover the deposits you'll be making to secure your vendors. By obtaining wedding insurance before making these payments, you help guarantee that your financial commitment is protected right from the start. But perhaps the most significant advantage of purchasing wedding insurance is simply the peace of mind it offers. Knowing that your financial commitment to your wedding is protected allows you to focus on planning without constantly worrying about unforeseen setbacks. Once you have chosen your venue and estimated the number of guests you expect to attend, you should start to price out wedding insurance. Wedding cancellation insurance should be purchased at least 2 weeks in advance or more prior to your wedding. Wedding liability insurance can be purchased anytime before the wedding, up to a few days or maybe even hours before. Purchasing liability insurance, check with your venue to determine their specific requirements. While wedding insurance is essential for many couples, there are scenarios where it may not be necessary, such as you're planning a small, intimate gathering with a low budget. If you're planning a small, intimate wedding with minimal financial commitments and few vendors requiring these deposits, you might not need comprehensive event insurance. You may also have existing insurance policies that cover you. Check your existing insurance policies, such as homeowners or renters insurance, to see if they offer any coverage for wedding-related events. For example, if your wedding is at home, you may already have some liability coverage. Purchasing wedding insurance isn't merely a matter of checking one more item off your wedding to-do list. Instead, it's a strategic move to safeguard your wedding budget and provide peace of mind. When you've determined that wedding event insurance is right for your event, here's how to proceed. Shop around, research different insurance companies, and compare wedding insurance policies. Consider the insurance coverage limits, policy inclusions, exclusions, and additional coverage options. Review it carefully. As with any policy, such as auto insurance, carefully read the terms and conditions. Make sure you understand what is covered, what isn't, as well as if there are any deductibles or supplements. Customize coverage. Tailor the insurance policy to your needs. You can often choose the level of insurance coverage that suits your budget and wedding plans. Wedding insurance typically doesn't cover breakups, as it's primarily designed to protect against unforeseen events that could disrupt your wedding day or lead to financial losses associated with the event itself. Absolutely. If you're asking why have wedding insurance, then know that insurance offers peace of mind by protecting you against a range of potential issues such as cancellation, vendor no-shows, liability concerns, and other unforeseen circumstances. Ideally, you should secure a wedding insurance policy as part of your planning process, particularly when you have selected your venue and you have a good idea on how many guests are expected to attend. Cancellation insurance should be purchased at least 2 weeks in advance, while liability can be purchased right before the big day. Be sure to check with your venue to determine your liability requirements. Thanks for watching. Contact us for more information to get your free wedding insurance quote from BriteCo.